Next up to the bat is BMW's M3. BMW likes to call itself the ultimate driving machine, and we have trouble arguing with that, especially where 3 Series are concerned. And the M3, of course, is the ultimate driving 3 Series. It's got a 414 horsepower lightweight aluminum V8 with F1 technology in it, drives the rear wheels as God intended, with 19-inch tires, big brakes all around, terrific suspension, a lot of poise, a lot of balance. This should be a very strong competitor at Laguna Seca. Let's see how it does.
Randy, now we're up in the power a little bit in the rear drive category. The 414 horsepower BMW M3, one of our favorite cars at Motor Trend. What did you think?
Well, I got to agree with you. What a package. What a ride. That thing was so much fun. It would do these little power on drifts. I mean, it just turns one into a believer once again in rear wheel drive. That's still the most fun. I mean, I love all cars, but a good rear-wheel drive car with a lot of power is still the most fun. It was a sweetheart, really just a rockin' powerful car, but refined at the same time. Kind of tied, in my mind, some of the elements of the R8 with some of the elements of the GTR. The transmission was a little harsh on the shifts, which I kind of liked. I used it to kind of kick the tail out for the photographers coming down out of the corkscrew. But I think that it can be done better. Although that's a 414 horsepower car. And it's a big step in improvement over the M5 that I drove last year. BMW continues to refine their manumatic transmissions. I still personally would much prefer a regular manual, but I'm old school, I'm old. I need a little more time to be able to get the absolute maximum out of those transmissions. I have to understand them.
Now, how did it put the power down, and were you able to utilize that to your advantage in drifting with the throttle, etc.?
Well, I think given the car's power and the fact that it's on street tires, its traction was excellent. And if it drifted, for instance, here at Laguna in turn 4, it's a relatively fast, very top of third gear turn, which I'm thinking has got to be near 100 miles an hour. And on the way out of there, I could do a little bit of a power drift in complete control, really enjoying it. What a ride.
Steering feel, I know you really liked the Mazda RX-8 in that regard. How does the M3 compare?
Well, the M3 is definitely one of the best. The steering wheel is really fat, big, thick rim, and I actually liked that. The BMW steering was really communicative and quick, and I found great satisfaction from trying to drive the M3 at the limit. What a great ride.
Even more power coming up, hang on.